Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrutyam Naram Chaiva Naruttamam Devi Saraswati Vyasam Tato Jayamuti Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevayam Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktira Bhavati Naishtaki Grandraj Srimad Bhagavatam Ki Jai. So we're reading Srimad Bhagavatam, third canto, 28th chapter, titled as Kapila Dev's instruction to Mata Devhuti on the devotional service. So here Kapila Dev is instructing to Mata Devhuti how to take darshan of the Lord. भगवान का दर्शन कैसे करना चाहिए, इसके लिए कपिल देव माता को बता रहे हैं. जैसे कि इसके पहले के श्लोक में हमने देखा, we learned that first we take the darshan of the lotus feet of the Lord, because the lotus feet of the Lord is worshipped by Mata Lakshmi. Lakshmi Mata is always worshipping legs of the feet of the Lord. And then Lord Shivji also accepts the Ganga, which comes from the lotus feet of the Lord. So that is why feet of the Lord is very important. So first दर्शन किसका करना चाहिए? जब हम भगवान का दर्शन करते हैं तो पहले क्या दर्शन करना चाहिए? चरणों का दर्शन करना चाहिए. फिर उसके बाद then next darshan you take is the thighs of the Lord. उसके बाद में फिर भगवान के उदर का, पेट का दर्शन करना. पेट के वहाँ जो नेवल है उसमें से कौन निकलता है? तो ब्रह्मा जी का उद्गम होता है. फिर भगवान के चेस्ट में है माता लक्ष्मी का स्थान. भगवान की जो शक्ति है, लॉर्ड कृष्णा's energy is Lakshmi. Lakshmi is the reservoir of all the energy of Lord. So we take the darshan of the energy of the Lord. Then we take the darshan of the neck of the Lord, which is decorated with Kaustupa Mani. Then we take the darshan of the arms of the Lord. Arms of the Lords are nothing but they are the source of all the demigods. Then you take the darshan of the equipment, weapons of the Lord. Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Pushpa, Sudarshan Chakra. In this way, we take different parts of the darshan of the Lord. Then Kapil Dev is saying to Mata Devhuti, Yat Shriya Nikitam Alibhi Parisevyamanam Bhutva Swaya Kutila Kuntala Vrandajustam Meena Dravya Shrayam Adikshipad Abjanetram Dhyaya Manomayam Atadrita Ullasadabhru. Kapila Dev is saying to Mata Devhuti, the yogi then meditates upon the beautiful face of the Lord, which is adorned with the curly hair and decorated by lotus-like eyes and dancing eyebrows. A lotus surrounded by swarming bees and a pair of swimming fish would be put to shame by its elegance. So beautiful is the darshan of Lord that a lotus which is surrounded by the bees and a pair of swimming fish would put the shame by its elegance. So Lord's earrings, Lord's face is so beautiful. It is adorned with a curly hair and decorated by lotus-like eyes and dancing eyebrows. So this is so beautiful darshan of the Lord. So Srila Prabhupada ji is explaining, one important statement here is Dhyayeya Manomayam. Mayomayam is not imagination. Impersonalist thinks that the yogi can imagine any form he likes. But as stated here, The yogi must meditate upon the form of the Lord which is experienced by devotees. Devotees never imagine a form of Lord. They are not satisfied by something imaginary. The Lord has different eternal forms. Each devotee likes a particular form. So some people, they are devotees of Lord Ramachandra. Some people are devotees of Lord Narasimha. Some devotees are they are worshippers of Lord Varaha, Narasimha, Parshuram, Balram, like that. So devotees are attracted by different forms of the Lord, and Lord pleases them by that particular form, and thus engages in the service of Lord by worshipping that form. The Lord's form is depicted in different ways according to scriptures. See, we have Jagannath, we have Shri Radha Vrajvatsal, we have Sitaram, Lakshman Hanumanji, we have Girirajji, we have Gauranitai. Gauranitai is also a form of Lord. So we are actually on altar. There are 5 different forms of Lord. Even the Lord Narasimha is there. So Jagannath, Balram, then Radha Krishna, Sitaram, Lakshman Hanumanji, Narasimha, Giriraj, Gauranitai. So how many forms? 6 forms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 forms of Lord. Okay. Gaur Nitai, 1 form. Jagannath Baldev, 2nd. Narasimha, 3rd. Giriraj, 4th. Radha Krishna, 5. And Sitaram Lakshman, 6 forms. These are 6 different forms of Lord. See? So the Lord's form is depicted in different ways according to scriptures. As already discussed, there are 8 kinds of representations of original form of the Lord. These representations can be produced by use of clay, stone, wood, paint, sand, etc., depending upon the resources of the devotee. Manomayam is carving of the form of the Lord within the mind. This is included as one of the 8 different forms, different carvings of the form of the Lord. It is not an imagination. Meditating upon the actual form of the Lord may be manifested in different manners, but one should not conclude that one has to imagine the form. There are 2 comparisons in this verse. First is the Lord's face compared to the lotus, and then his black hair is compared to the humming bees swarming around the lotus. And his 2 eyes are compared to the 2 fish swimming about. So here Srila Prabhupada is explaining that Krishna can appear in different manifestations. Like Jaise ke Hamara Jagannath ji hai, he is appeared in the form of a wood. Then Gaur Nitai in the metal form. Then Radha Krishna in the marble form. In this way, Lord can appear in many forms. But there is one form of Lord which can appear within your mind. So when you close your eyes and you see Krishna in front of you with Bansari, that is the form of Lord is within the mind actually. But in the mind also, you see what you have seen in the form of a deity. You can't imagine anything. Imagination is not acceptable because the Lord's forms are fixed. You can't imagine any weird or any other form. It has to be the authorized form of the Lord. So Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra, you will always see like that. Jagannath ji. Anywhere you go, Jagannath form will be like that. Anywhere you go, Radha Krishna form will be like this. Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman, Ramchandra will be like this. Is that right? It's not different. The form is same. But some people, they imagine their own way. I know Ganesh festival nowadays, when they make Ganesha Murti, have you seen Ganesh Murti? They will make Ganesh Murti in different forms. The Ganesha forms cannot be like that. Ganesha is like this here, sitting here. But artists, they will make any form of Lord Ganesha. They will make Lord Ganesha like, I don't know, have some weird form of the Lord, like Nataraj. Like Nataraj is not Ganesha. Ganesha is Ganesha sitting with a mushak. There was one Lord Ganesha in the form of a military man. Can you do that with Lord Ganesha? Ganesha is not a military man. You can't depict Lord Ganesha as something like that. But people are so crazy, they imagine and they change the form of the Lord. That is aparad. You understand aparad?
Yes.
Aparad is offense. That you change in the form of the Lord. Doesn't work like Ganesha in the form of Krishna. Oh, how is that? Ganesha with the flute. What is this going on? It doesn't work like that. But who is going to explain this, people? This is offense. You are offending Lord Ganesha by giving him different forms. It doesn't work. Ganesha is sitting with a mushak. और उनका व्हीकल है, उनके ऊपर बैठे हैं और भगवान की तरफ जा रहे हैं. That is Ganesha. Now here the description of the face of the Lord is described. The Lord's face is just like a lotus, and the black hairs around the, we see the curly hairs of Lord Krishna. They are just like bees around the lotus, and Lord Krishna's two eyes are just compared like a two fish swimming about. So lotus and then two fish and then the bees around it. A lotus flower on the water is very beautiful when surrounded by humming bees and fish. The Lord's face is self-sufficient and complete, and his beauty defies the natural beauty of the lotus. So even though Lord's face is compared with the lotus, lotus is nothing in front of Lord Krishna's face. Lord Krishna's face is million times more beautiful than a lotus flower. So we can see here the beautiful description of the face of the Lord, the hairs of the Lord, eyes of the Lord. So when we take the darshan of the face, eyes, earrings, like that. So we take different forms of darshan of the Lord. So we'll pause here and we'll continue our reading of Srimad Bhagavatam tomorrow. Grandraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki
Jai.
Sri Prabhupada.
Jai.
Hare Krishna.